Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you seriously watching the Have You Heard podcast by yourself? On YouTube, nonetheless? Whoa. That's kinda cringe, don't you think, Nathan?
Mhm.
Don't you know that the Have You Heard podcast is also available anywhere else you can get your podcasts, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Google Podcasts? Also, when you do this, you actually support us as creators. Because right now, you're just stealing all our money like a bunch of
Yep.
dirty little sleazebags. So please, consider supporting us by listening on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker, uh, Pocket Casts.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now I'm just gonna sit here until you do it.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Have You Heard podcast, the only music podcast where we talk about the music that we've all listened to. I'm Pablo,
I'm Nathan.
and today we got a real special episode. Nathan, have you heard Starboy by The Weeknd?
Absolutely.
We'll love to hear it. Anyway, some quick history about Starboy. Starboy is the third studio album by fellow Canadian singer The Weeknd. It was released on November 25th, 2016, which, before anyone asks, no, we did not mean to time this almost perfectly with the release of this episode. If we knew, we would have timed it perfectly and not almost perfectly, but alas, our brains are a tad bit smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so with that out of the way, it had 7 singles, which is quite a bit. Um, and along with a few features from some pretty big name artists.
Yup.
Um, so yeah, shall we? It also won Best Urban Contemporary Album at the 2018 Grammys. 2018? Why the 2018 Grammys? What the? Huh? It
Um,
came out in late
they
2016. What?
do that?
That's like such a
They freaking
strange time jump. I
yeah.
understand.
Wouldn't they only use the albums from that year to get the year
You would
awards?
think. I understand like if an album releases like November 25th, 2016 is pretty late into 2016, so it's obviously not going to qualify for the 2016 Grammys, but it should at least qualify for the 2017 Grammys. I'm surprised why was it at the 2018s? That's strange. Did it get any 2017 Grammys? No, it got 2017 other
Oh, definitely.
awards.
It got
It
okay.
only got a 2018 Grammy though. It got two American. Oh no, it didn't win. Those are just nominated. It won a Juno Award in 2017 for R&B/Soul Recording of the Year. Um. So yeah, with that out of the way. Yeah, should we just start this off?
Mhm.
All right. First song, Starboy, title track of the album. Mwah. It's a masterpiece.
Featuring Daft Punk, right? I think Daft Punk's in this too.
Yeah, they. I mean, I don't think they're like in it. I think they just like produced it or something. Um, but I don't like. We don't need to talk about this at all. This has been. It's Starboy, goddammit. Everyone knows this song.
Yeah, well, everyone knows fucking Starboy. He's got
Yeah,
him
this song is
played on every
huge.
radio, well known. Yeah.
Absolutely. But I think it's a great way to start it. It's dark, it's ominous, but it's also pretty groovy. So yeah, I think very great start to this album.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Next up we got uh Party Monster.
Do you
Um,
think Party Monster kind of like picks it up or like keeps the same vibe as Starboy, or do you think it kind of like slows it down?
that's a good question. I would say from an actual like speed level, I think it slows it down because it definitely feels a lot slower than Starboy is. But as a quality
Uh-huh.
level, I think it still keeps its um what am I saying? I think it still keeps the main themes that Starboy had and keeps it at that same level. And I really like this song. Yeah, I think it's really good. I think, dare I say, I think it's good, it's great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it picks it up. It's a it's a Weekend song I haven't even like kind of heard from like this kind of style because they do like heavy like synth on his voice sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really heard that, but I liked it. I think it didn't like kill the vibe. It just picked it up. It was like it was how do I say this? Mid.
You're so wrong. This is easily one of the best songs on the album.
It's a good song, but I can't say it's one of like the best ones.
Yeah, but don't call it mid and then call it good. That does not mean
It's
the same thing.
good mid.
Shut up.
It's like in between the mid level and the good level. Like it's like that flat line in between.
Okay. All right. Next up, we got False Alarm. This really picks it up on a speed level. Still
Moaning.
the same. Okay.
Moaning, shitting, and farting for this song, dude.
All right.
It is so good.
It is. I just wasn't expecting
I thought about
that.
this song. I haven't even listened to like all of Starboy. I just found like half of these songs I just know just from like randomly like having them on like YouTube recommended. But just because like for the sake of the podcast, I had to listen to the album, so I actually had to listen to its entirety. But I'd say there's at least like 3 or 4 songs that I already know.
Mhm.
False Alarm was one of them. Starboy was another. But man, I freaking listened to False Alarm like I think 3 years ago, and I still love it.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Oh, Mamma Mia.
It's a beaut. Yeah, this sounds like the song you would hear in a movie if there's like some sort of like chase scene.
Yeah.
You know?
There's it's literally like the YouTube music video is I think someone's perspective of like a bank robbery.
I was gonna say a bank robbery. God damn it. I have no original ideas, bro. All right.
I don't know if you're just like getting like the whole like car chase music from that video, but that's literally what the music video of the song is.
Damn. All right. Well, next up, I gotta stop moving so much. I'm freaking. My mic's audio levels are changing. Anyway, next up we got Reminder. This song, it's not like outstanding. Definitely slows down the pace of the album.
I would say, yeah, I would just say it like fits.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I can't say it like this one like sticks out like a sore thumb. Like no, it fits.
Mm-hmm. I would say this song really reminds me of Snow Child from After Hours.
After Hours?
Yeah, you remember that album?
I remember Snow Child. I just don't think it sounds anything like Reminder.
It really gave me that vibe. It was him talking about fame, and it was a lot more calm. So yeah. He also talks about how he won a Teen Choice Award for I Can't Feel My Face. And he's like, F you, I'm not a teen choice. Because that song is not very kid friendly. Actually, I don't even know if it was I think it might have been a kids choice award. Was it? Hold on. It was the kids he won a kids choice award for a song about cocaine. That's great. So yeah, he says a lot about that. Yeah, it's good. Definitely slows it down. But yeah. Now, if we're really talking about slowing things down, we got the next song, Rockin'.
Rockin'. This is like you jump into like a parallel universe where The Weeknd is like this funk artist.
Mm-hmm.
It's that I still like it. Oddly enough, I still like it.
I don't really. I think his I really don't like his vocals. Oh, sorry. Fuck. I do remember eating that. Fucking tastes like hot dog.
Oh.
Anyway.
Okay.
Dude, hold on. Quick aside. I made the most beautiful fucking breakfast wrap today. Do you want to hear about this? It was so good.
You made a what?
I made a breakfast wrap today. It was so good.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Breakfast break.
Yeah, real quick. Just it was I make breakfast raps a lot. I'm really shit at rapping them though, and uh yeah, that's pretty much it. But today I was just so I was like so I fucking tortilla down, cheese, sausage, egg, hash brown on top, barbecue ranch
Damn.
drizzled over it.
Okay.
Fold it like a goddamn fucking sensei in this bitch. Shit was perfect. And then I saw this on TikTok. I put the whole thing, I put it back in the pan that I warmed up the eggs.
Yeah, you grill it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
grill
you
it.
grill it and then you cut it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Oh, it was so good. It was so yummy.
You haven't even grilled a wrap before, dude. I like pretty much always do that because
I never grill them. No,
discovered it. Not even through TikTok. I was just like, I wonder if I put it back on, it would make the tortilla nice and crispy. So I put it back on. It was busted.
like even when I go to fucking Tim's, I never realized. I'm like, I just assumed the tortilla was like that, and then I was like I know obviously you could do that, but I'm like, it's too much work. I don't care enough. But then they were like, no, put the whole fucking thing in the pan. I was like, oh my god, that's genius. Because then if anything
Yeah,
got
then grill
cold,
it again.
if anything got
Melts the
cold over
cheese.
time, it melts the cheese again. Makes everything warm again. Plus, then the tortilla is now gonna taste like the sausage grease and the butter. Oh, shit was so yummy.
It was yummy, man.
It was.
I could imagine.
Anyway,
has there ever been a food so good like that, like so good looking that you prepared that you took a picture of it?
Oh yeah. Oh, I could for sure.
I've done that like multiple times.
The first time I made a grilled cheese, I think I took a picture of it just to be like, look at this shit. I know it's a grilled cheese. It's like it's not even fancy, but I was like so proud of myself. Hold on. I can definitely find pictures right now.
Fucking grilled cheese.
Oh, lava cakes. I used to make lava cakes all the time. I would take pictures.
Oh, lava cakes.
Like videos of me like breaking into it too.
I remember when you did that.
Yeah. Good times. Oh, sushi too.
Okay, while you find that grilled cheese, I'm gonna talk about secrets now.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, next song after Rockin' is Secrets. Again, it kind of picks up after Rockin' because Rockin', like I said, it kind of jumps. Mention Secrets is good. It's super upbeat. It's nice and it keeps that like funky vibe of Starboy, like funky, chill, mellow. Those somehow all fit in the same category for this album. I like Secrets. I think it was one of the singles. Was it? I remember it being a little more popular.
I can check that real quick.
If it wasn't a single or any sort of like mainstream thing, I definitely know that it was more popular than other songs.
No,
so people probably know this.
The singles were Starboy, I Feel It Coming, Party Monster, Reminder, Rockin', and Die For... That's only 6. It says there was 7.
Secrets of 7. Boom.
Well, I don't know. It doesn't say. What the heck? Yeah, it says 7, but literally it only names 6. I don't know. Maybe Secrets was one.
Was False Alarm not mainstream?
I guess not.
Damn.
I guess not. I can't find a picture. I did find a picture of some sushi I made. It looks so good. Okay. But yeah. I was going to take a picture of this rap, and then I was like, it's a fucking breakfast rap. It's not a big deal, bro. But I wish I did, because that shit was a work of art.
Man, I could dance to the Secrets right now, bro.
Anyway, Secrets, I'm going to be honest. I don't really like this one.
You don't like Secrets?
No, I don't really like his vocals. Yeah, this is the one where the chorus. I don't really like he's like, you know, I'm not really loving it. Also, I really don't love the verse. That's my issue really. He has this really weird contrast in the verse. He's doing this almost like creepy sounding voice. And then with the chorus, he's like squealing his lungs out. I don't love that. I wish it was a bit more contained, I guess. A bit more what's the word I'm looking for? Similar? Not similar. There's another word for it, but similar is pretty much what I mean. Uniform, I guess. But yeah, nothing against it, but probably one of my least favorite. Not saying it's bad. Really, there's nothing on the album that's like bad, but actually, that's not true. There's one of these songs I'm just like, this is cringe. I don't understand the hype around this. Excuse me, I burped again. But yeah, that's Secrets. You have anything else you want to say?
About Secrets or about After?
We can move on if you want, or unless you have anything to talk about Secrets.
Yeah, from Secrets? No, yeah, I already stated my shit. But we slow it right back down after Secrets. We went from rocking, kind of slowed it down, whole different vibe. Secrets picked it back up, in my opinion. Slowed it right back down again with True Colors.
True Colors, it's fine. There's just nothing really fancy about it. I like the chorus. I don't really love the verses. I think they're a bit boring. But I like the bridge too, where it has those like the drums like the boom 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 boom. I love that. I like that part. I like the chorus. The rest of it, it's just kind of there, frankly.
I definitely get what you mean. Like there's something special. Like I just feel like I've listened to a song that's like this by The Weeknd already, so it doesn't feel special.
That's exactly
like something from like After Hours would be like this. I don't know what song from After Hours, but I feel like there's a song just like this.
I gotta listen to After Hours again now that it's like getting winter time. It's perfect After Hours time. It's After Hours.
Any time is After Hours time, dude. I've been listening to it for like 2 years. It never gets old.
Yeah, but
it's my go-to album for anything.
Some albums just have seasons to them, you know? Like Sire is a total fall album. 808s and Heartbreak is
it's a fall album?
I totally think it's a fall album because it has some of those chiller, more melodic things, and then it has the hard rap parts. But it's mostly the more chill, you know, staring at the sunset, stargazing type vibe. Really, I think a lot more albums are fall albums than you think. I feel like a lot of people are like Astroworld, for example, I think is a crazy fall album, and everyone's like, no, it's a summer album, absolutely. And I kind of disagree with that. Have you listened to Astroworld yet?
Most songs on there I would know. Not everyone, but I could totally like pick out at least like 80% of the songs.
Yeah, like Sicko Mode. Yeah, sure, that's more summery, but so is Icon. You know. Then when you have songs like Coffee Bean or Houston Fornication or Yosemite, it feels more cozy. That's kind of the fall feeling. It's more cozy. Yeah, and then for winter, it's always like cold albums like Blonde, 808s, After Hours. That's kind of what I.
After Hours is a winter, yeah.
Anyway, next up we have Stargirl Interlude.
Is it normal to like an interlude? This is what's the girl? Lana Del Rey.
Yeah, Lana Del Rey. Yeah,
I believe she's in this.
Yeah,
it's a good interlude.
Yeah, you know, it's
not
just
like
kinda...
fancy, but it's not just like someone. It's not like but at least he makes interludes good. It's not just someone like, oh, hey Paul, how you doing?
Well, that's an intro most of the time, or a skit.
Yeah, they just have skits for interludes.
Yeah, interludes.
I treat interludes as like breaks or something.
Yeah, it's
like an intermission.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want a skit for that. I want a calm little song while I can go take a piss.
Yeah, but you wanna. There's some albums where it just kind of fits because it fits the vibe. Like Kanye's older albums, and by older I mean his first two, had skits where it would be like making fun of the education system because that's what it was themed around. So like the first one, it would be there was this one called Lil Jimmy. I love this sketch. So this teacher is like, "Hey Jimmy, where are you going?" And he goes, "I don't know where I'm going. My dad died, and all he left me was his degrees, like diplomas." And he's like,
"Wow.
See, all the other kids they have money, but I just have my dad's degrees. You know, my dad he never worked. You know, he just kept learning. He was even in school when I was in school.
I feel like you're reading a script.
No, I just have it mostly memorized. And then he says,
that's good to know.
Yeah. And then he says,
So like what you're saying is that some people would be rich and then some other guys would be left walking on what? Oh, walking on sidewalks? Oh, speaking of sidewalks,
I wasn't
this is the sidewalks with this is sidewalks with The Weeknd and featuring another big boy artist, Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah. It's fine. I didn't even finish my sketch.
Sidewalks is pretty good.
I love this song. It's amazing. I love the... Oh, I didn't even give my thoughts on Stargirl interlude. You just skipped right over
It's an
it.
interlude. What do you think? 3 words. 3 words.
Don't care about it. About it is one word.
That was 4.
About it is one word. Everyone knows it. Deadass, I just don't really like Lana
Fuck
Del Rey's
you.
voice. I've heard a lot of good things about her.
Okay.
I was just kind of I don't really get the hype.
Based, whatever. Kendrick Lamar's part in Sidewalk is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like one of those like older, feels like an older like freestyle system. I don't think anyone's freestyling in this though, but it feels like a
he could be.
chill freestyle, like something you hear at like a bar. Not a bar. It's like like those specific.
Like
There's like a specific place.
I don't
Like you would hear this kind of music at like a certain spot where like it's like a calm like mellow beat and then someone's just like going off, rapping shit.
like I mean I don't think
I
those
hear that at places.
I don't think those places just kind of like appear, you know? I don't think like a place where someone's just playing music and then someone starts rapping along. I don't think that's like a thing. Maybe I just don't go outside.
Olive Garden. There you go.
Oh, yes. Of course. Olive Garden.
We're
How
at
could I
Olive
forget?
Garden.
Yeah. That's how Eminem got his start, actually. A lot of people think 8 Mile is true. He made that up. He really was just at 8 Mile. He was really at Olive Garden one time. And he started.
He wrote on a fucking napkin. Hey, I have an idea.
He's like, I'll take mom's spaghetti with the breadsticks. Like, okay, cool.
And he's like, yo.
hold on. Anyway, yeah. I really like the Weeknd's chorus with the like the distortion in his voice. I like it.
With Sidewalks? Yeah.
Yeah. And hold on, I need to Google something.
It's like he's not abusing autotune. He's like using it to like capture something else, you know? Like it just feels like other artists use autotune just to like make their voice sound better, but pretty sure right now his voice is really good. He's just using it to like sound different for a different feeling for the song, kind of like for that distortion for the chorus because it sounds really cool. I feel like after we get the interlude, we go into like a whole different side. Like we flip over the coin, and now we're at like a way more sadder, depressing part.
Yeah.
Because Sidewalks 6 Feet Under is the next song. Is another. It gives the same vibe as Sidewalks. It's super. It's slowed, slower, more chill.
That's it. That's an interesting observation. It could be true.
And then the one I don't think so, because then after that it gets I think it's just those 2 songs.
All right. Speaking of 6 Feet Under, I gotta say I like this one. I think I've mentioned in the past I'm not always a pretty huge Future fan, but I thought honestly his part was really good here, and I really like the Weeknd's bridge at the end where again he has not like it's not really auto-tune. I think it's just some sort of other vocal effect. It might even just be like him layering his voice. This part where he's like, real love's hard to find, so she don't waste her time. That part, I really like that.
Right.
Yeah, this one's good.
His voice. I think that's what you're trying to get at there. Like, is it like way towards the end?
It's yeah, it's right.
I do remember that. So right at the end after Future's part.
It's right after. Yeah. And then right before the actual outro, which Future does. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like he's layering his voice.
Anyway.
So after Sidewalks and 6 Feet Under, which feel like the dynamic duo of like the depressing, more mellow songs on this album, we have Love to Lay, and that kind of picks it up again. It's definitely not a chiller song.
This one, really, I would have thought this would have gone more mainstream. It definitely has that feeling of a more mainstream song.
It feels like it should be big, yeah.
That being said, I'm not like a huge fan of it. It's just the sound of it definitely gives me vibes of like something you'd hear on the radio, which I mean no ill intent with. But yeah, it's fine, but I just feel like I've heard it somewhere before. You have anything you want to say?
Um, no, I can totally like picture this being big at like hearing it like everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like being as big as like Save Your Tears, where like it was played in like every store.
Yeah. I mean, hey, maybe it was. I wasn't really paying too much attention to music back in 2016. So,
Me neither.
yeah, we were like 4.
I was always listening to fucking FNAF parodies and shit. After Love to Lay though, A Lonely Night is after, and honestly, they sound identical.
They do, but I like A Lonely Night more. Um, that being said, I can't remember how it goes. I just have in my notes that it is,
Like
quote,
their beat is the
groovy.
exact same.
I'm trying to read the lyrics, trying to vision it.
Yeah, I think A Lonely Night's more of like the deep vibe
Sorry, what was that? You cut out.
than Love to Lay. Like both of them, I could totally like freaking boogie to. But I feel like I don't know. A Lonely Night's a little bit like, it's like The Weeknd heard Love to Lay and he's like, I can do better. And then he made A Lonely Night and he's like, that's better. I've upgraded.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know about that. I genuinely can't imagine how this goes, which is really bugging me. But I put in my notes that I think it's groovy, so it must mean I liked it. I don't use that word lightly. Next up we have attention, and I wrote 3 words for this, and it just says attention is lame.
Attention, oh, it's like it's slower than like the slower songs on this album, but I like it. It's super calm,
Oh, I
especially
remember
like
this one. No, I hate this one.
okay.
This it's such a weird contrast between the chorus, which is super loud, and then the verse where he's whispering. And I'm just like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here, John Weekend? You know? Uh it's so funny to see everyone's comments on Genius. Everyone's like, dude, anyone else listen to this at 1 a.m. EST? And it's just 5 years ago. That's funny. Um I don't like this one. I think, was this one a single? No. Reminder was. Did we already talk about Reminder? We did. Oh yeah, I don't like that one. That's the 4th one. That's
Yeah.
the No, I did like, holy shit. Reminder, what does it say? Oh yeah, Reminder's like the Snow Child one. Yeah, guys,
Yeah.
we definitely know what we're talking about. Please trust everything we've ever said.
We're professional.
We are professionals. And that's why my room is definitely very soundproofed, and there's no echo in my voice. And that's because it's soundproofed and not because I'm 2 inches away from my microphone. It's because the soundproof. Anyway.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
After Attention, we have Ordinary Life, which honestly gives me I think the specific song I can think of is Heartless from After Hours.
Yeah. I feel that. Yeah.
It kind of feels like that.
Mm-hmm. He's talking about getting roadhead.
Yeah.
Tight.
Amen, brother.
But yeah, it's good. It really does remind me of Heartless, so it's hard to like it so much because I'm just like, I could just listen to Heartless, you know?
Yeah.
And that's kind of a flaw of listening to albums 5 years late, but because the artist.
But that's okay. Ordinary Life is good, but I would totally I would go to like Heartless or something.
Mm-hmm. Next up we got Nothing Without You.
This one feels like it should be an interlude. I don't know why. I feel like it should just be like another interlude, even though we have like 2 or 3 songs left.
I kind of feel that.
I'm now starting to like I'm starting to just after like Attention, Ordinary Life, and then Nothing Without You. Those just feel like 3 like filler songs. They all give the same vibe, nothing special.
I'm sorry, Nathan. You cut out.
It's hard to depict anything.
You cut out near the beginning. You cut out near the beginning. Could you repeat everything you just said?
Balls. So like with Attention, Ordinary Life, and like Nothing Without You, those just feel like filler songs that are just like they all feel the same.
Mm-hmm.
I can't like depict anything like special. is what I was trying to say.
At this point, the album is definitely feeling like it's overstaying its welcome, just a little bit.
That's a good way to put it.
Nothing Without You.
But then you get to the end, bro. Oh my fuck! Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking! Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god, bro! Back my grandma with a 2x4. Fucking.
All right.
All I know with Future after Nothing Without You, because I just want to brush past that. It just feels boring. All I know with Future, meh.
Yeah.
Another meh.
Even
it was the same as Nothing Without You, Attention, Ordinary Life. All those four. Bleh.
I like this song, and then Future be talking, and then his voice sounds like a steamy turd, and I no longer want to listen to this song anymore. Which is really unfortunate, because I liked what he did on the other song on this album. But this one, not feeling it.
But then it's worth the wait. This is like the equivalent right here, what I'm about to say. It's like the equivalent of like, oh, I want ice cream. Oh, I can't have ice cream yet because I have to eat dinner first. So, but then waiting for the ice cream makes it better. We had to wait through 4 songs: Attention, Ordinary Life, Nothing Without You. All I Know, to get for the one and only, the freaking God's Blessing song. The Weeknd's voice would probably make me cream. Die For You.
Amen. This song,
oh my god,
this song is phenomenal.
Oh my fucking god,
sensational.
Top at least 3 or like 2 Weeknd songs of all time.
Yeah. It's just.
I would love to re-experience the first time I listened to this, because like when I got to that chorus, the first one, not even like the last one, like yeah, the last one's like usually the best one on like any song that has like 3 main choruses. But the first one was like this.
I get it. You don't have to. Please stop coming. Please stop creaming on the.
Everything's perfect about it. What's bad about this song?
Nothing. I'm just saying. Please do not cream on the mic. That's all. That's all I'm asking. Respectfully, please do not cream on the podcast. I don't think you.
No creaming. No cream zone. No cream zone.
Cream zone. No cream zone. That's golden.
I don't even know what to say about Die For You, honestly. You could totally just
listen
anyone
to
that
it.
Like no one just listen to it. Go on like YouTube comments. Go on like Genius. Find all the comments. You will not see one bad thing. But this is overrated.
No, it is not.
This is like one of the many hidden gems from the Weeknd. But like out of the gems, this one's like the fucking shiny ass diamond.
Yeah.
This is like the most special hidden gem, because it's not like it's not big. You didn't say Die For You was one of the singles, right?
I don't think so. Let me double check. Sorry, Wikipedia's taking a second to load. Okay.
And I love that feeling, because like
it was actually
you're discovering something like so beautiful, but like not everyone knows.
It actually was
like it's like finding. Oh goddamn!
But it is still nowhere near as big as like Starboy.
Yeah, it's not as big. So it's like finding like hidden treasure, and like no one else like knows how good this song is.
If I pull it up, yeah, it has 500 million streams, whereas Starboy has 1 billion streams. So even though it's still pretty big, it's still about halfway of what Starboy is.
And the fucking grand finale for this lovely album makes perfect sense after you've just listened to Die For You. The next song is I Feel It Coming. And I think that fits perfectly.
Yep. It's great. Daft Punk be like...
Yeah, Daft Punk was in the beginning, right? Starboy's the beginning? Or in the beginning, it's like a Daft Punk sandwich.
Is it?
Daft Punk was in Starboy, and Daft Punk was in... I feel like... They are the buns of this sandwich.
Daft Punk sandwich.
They are the buns.
Okay. Yeah, this song, again, we don't need to say anything about it. It has 1 billion streams. You've heard it.
Yeah, I already know. I feel like coming. Yeah. Pretty much, I'm pretty sure the only like 2 songs that I heard are like on radios around 2016 were like from Weeknd, were Starboy and I Feel It Coming. Like those are like the 2 songs that I have heard for like the longest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those are the 2 big ones.
Anyway, with that out of the way, let me pull up the track list. There we go. All right.
Sheesh.
So first and foremost, overall thoughts real quick. This album's good. There's a lot of misses, but there's a lot of really good hits on it.
All the good hits make up for the slight misses. Yes.
Yeah, and for that reason, it's really hard to rank it. but I think I know what I'm going to rank it. But before I do that, we are going to name our top 3 songs for this album. Let me... Oh my god, my notes app is so cringe, bro.
I'll start us off
No,
with
no, no, no,
the.
no, no.
I'll
Hold
do
on,
the
hold on,
3,
hold
2,
on.
1.
Hold
I know.
on.
I'm waiting.
Okay.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, what's your third choice?
You know what? I don't know my third choice. Hang on.
This guy.
I have second and first. Third is probably. Fug. Third's probably Secrets.
Secrets. Okay. Interesting.
Secrets is third, and then False Alarm is Bad Boy number 2. And then, can anyone guess? Anyone in the audience just want to guess my number 1 after I just almost creamed to it in this no cream zone, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's
Back to you,
it's
number
a
1.
tension. Oh, okay. Never mind. Got him. Anyway, for my top 3, might need a little bit of time. I definitely know what my number 1 is. I'm stuck with 2 and 3 because there's 3 songs I like. Excuse me. 3 songs like I definitely want to include. I just don't know which one I like more. I think I got it.
Sweet.
I think I'm gonna do that. Let me write that down. Okay. So number 3, I'm putting Party Monster. Number 2, I'm putting Sidewalks. And number 1, I have Die For You. And now for our...
You didn't hear me, but I was pinching my microphone closer to my mouth. I was about to scream.
Please don't. Okay, so now for our McFucking HYH radio playlist, which, as a reminder, guys, is our joint playlist where we pick one consensed song from each of the albums.
The one song both of us can agree on that should be shown to the people.
And it can also be mainstream if we want. So yes. I think our options are Die For You, since we both put it at 1, or we could put Starboy if you'd like.
Starboy's already been overplayed. Everyone knows it. If you haven't heard Die For You, I think that's the better choice.
I agree. All right, so that's it. Look at that. All right, now it's time for the ranking. I'll let you go first.
I'm gonna give it either an 8, but I feel like the 8.5 because there are songs on here that make up for any oopsie daisy that has ever occurred.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
an 8, and I can't give it a 9 because like a 9 would be like a little less bummer songs, but there is a couple that are like because they just sound the same. Mm-hmm. So I'd give it an 8.5. That's fair.
Okay, I agree with that. I'm a bit torn. I actually am in the other direction to you. I'm actually thinking, instead of wanting to give this an 8.5, I'm kind of thinking, I don't know if it's a 7 or an 8. I think, though, even though there is a lot of lows in this album, and there's a lot of motherfucking, what am I going to say? There's a lot of lows, and this album is pretty lengthy at times, and a lot of the songs kind of mesh together to a point. I think I'm going to give it an 8 because some of these songs are like some of the best songs I've ever heard. And I think that's fair. So, with that out of the way, any overall thoughts before we sign off?
Bring a couple pieces of tissue, just in case you get a little bit of an overload when you get close to the end of the album.
When you get close to finishing.
For obvious reasons. Just because this podcast is a no cream zone doesn't mean your bedroom will be.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop talking now.
Yeah. You could have made a pun. You could have been like, for when you're close to finishing the album. Or, We have fun
Let's
here.
just pretend I said that. No one else heard that.
It's fine. All right. Well, that's going to be it for this week's episode of the Have You Heard podcast. I'm Pablo.
I'm Nate Dog.
And we'll see you guys next week.